Yes, I am back. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for tuning in for another week of Be Inspired with your girl Mel with Shop Talk. Now, today we're going to talk about strategies with dealing with negative people. Strategies used for dealing with negative people. All right. I'm a huge fan of Jackie Whitmore. I am a huge fan of her, and she really speaks on positivity a lot. I told you your girl liked to read, so I'll be reading and I'll be sharing with you. Good morning to all you lovely people. Hit the thumbs so let me know that you guys are here. That's all I'm saying. Just hit the thumbs so your girl can know that you're here listening. Hey, good morning, Britt. I love you. Thanks for sharing too. So again, today we are going to talk about strategies for dealing with negative people. And yes. Not going to take much of your time, just like I told you before. I usually do it within 10 minutes. Sometimes it's a little longer, but we're going to try to work with the 10 minutes. I'm going to wait to probably another minute only. So, work with me, people, okay? Yeah, I know your girl had to work last night, so trying to make it happen. I promised you that I will be here at 7 a.m. every Friday. Hey, what's going on? Tiaja. Every Friday at 7 a.m. sharp to give you guys some inspiration. And today's inspiration, I know you need. I got you covered. Your girl got you covered. Also, remember, Battle of the Sexes, August the 5th, 2 to 6. Battle of the Sexes, August the 5th. From 2 to 6 is $35 a ticket. Contact me if you want a ticket. Your girl appreciate it. It's a great fundraiser for a mentoring program for our young girls. All right. Let's do the doggone thing. It'll be at Semineros in Niles, Ohio. I'll probably say it again, but I am getting ready to start. 5 of you guys are here. Let's go. Throwing it up. I guess we lost one. All right. Well, we ain't gonna worry about it because I told you guys at 7 o'clock I will be starting, and it is a little bit after 7. All right, 7 strategies. I'll say 7, but it's a few, give or take a few. All right. Hey, Sheila. Strategies for dealing with negative people. All right, I write this stuff down, so if you see me fading away, and I'm also recording here too, looking away, I'm not ignoring you. I promise you. All right. Number 1, you want to set boundaries. Set boundaries. Don't feel pressured to sit and listen to a negative person. I told you guys before, I'm telling you, they will steal your energy. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. You want to set boundaries when you realize that that person is a negative person. They might say, oh, woe is me, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, hold on. I'm busy right now. I'll talk to you a little bit later. Okay, that's all you have to say. So set boundaries. Avoid complainers. Avoid complainers. They do not. Good morning, Sheila. They don't offer solutions. Again, they do not offer solutions. What they do is point out the problems. I saw a post on, I want to say, Daniel Mason's page, and it was every time that we're in trouble, we tend to pray for the problem instead of pray for the answer. I like that, and I wanted to share it with you. All right. So number 1, we want to set boundaries. And number 2, what we want to do is avoid complainers. We're not dogging them. They don't offer solutions. They're not beneficial to us. So we need to let them people go. And it could be a friend, a family member. I told y'all, listen, you are in control. Be in control of your happiness. Don't let Debbie the Downer, okay? Don't let Debbie the Downer or Doogie the Downer get into all in your space, get into your spirit. You don't want to do that. Number 3, and this is at the workplace. This is for the workplace. Weed out negative employees. Those will be your friends at work and stuff like that. But if you are a boss at your job, you got to look at it and weed out the negative employees, because I'm going to tell you, one toxic staff, it will affect the entire culture. I wouldn't culture, but still it will affect everybody. Just one toxic staff, what you're trying to build. And that's when I say culture, the environment, what you're trying to build. One staff can destroy that. One staff can destroy that. So I need you guys to pay attention. And if it's a coworker and they're always negative, understand and know the position that you play, because that one toxic staff can be in your ear so much and telling you how terrible everything is. And then they have you switching your mindset and saying, yeah, that is messed up. But you always want to look at the good. So you remove yourself from them. Choose your battles. Choose your battles at work. Listen, and even at the home front, hopefully your home is not negative. And if you are the woman of the house, it's up to you to make sure that your home stays positive and in sync. All right. Make sure that your home stays positive and in sync. There's a lot of people who have those on the wall. As for me and my house, we will praise the Lord at all times. So those things are things that you probably need. You probably need those things. All right. So woman of the house, men of the house, you have the control. Don't let the enemy in there, okay? So choose your battles. Don't engage every time somebody try to irritate you. You already know we're going to talk about the workplace. The workplace, you always get somebody that want to get under your skin. Guess what you can do? You can ignore them. Don't engage. Control your emotions. Control your response. Walk away from unnecessary conflict. Can't argue by yourself, right? All right. Now, this is number 5. Don't overanalyze the situation. When you're dealing with negative people, don't overanalyze. Negative people can sometimes behave irrational. What I need for you to do, my positive people, don't let them steal your energy. Don't even waste your energy, okay? Don't even waste your energy. Prevent yourself from becoming emotionally invested in their issues. So when that negative person come, an example like that of like, oh, I don't know if I could pay my rent. Let's say a family member. I don't know if I can pay my rent. And then in the back of your positive mind is, well, you should because you work like me. And then we get all involved and it was like, well, you was at the party last week. You should have thought about your rent. You should have thought about your electric bill. Don't even do that. Don't. If they come and ask you for something, because I told you they'll steal your energy, they'll steal your money, they'll take anything that they can get from you. Don't overanalyze the situation. I gave you an example of overanalyzing the situation as to why are they coming to me? They always, every month, it's the same thing. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. Because what happens is you become emotionally involved in their situation. Let them figure that stuff out. Now, if you have it, and listen very closely, if you have it to give, don't ever borrow. Because when somebody say, hey, can I borrow? And you give them that money or they give you that money. Usually people know when I give you this money, that's because I have it to give. And for those who loan money and they'll take their last to help somebody else, if you don't have it to give, don't loan it. Because you have to know that there is a 50-50 chance of you getting it back. Because trust and believe, it's going to be something like, oh, well, this came up. I wasn't able to give it to you. I'm so sorry. Well, this came up. If you don't have it to give, don't loan it. All right. So don't overanalyze the situation of a negative person. You already know if they are a negative person. Don't overanalyze. Don't get yourself all emotionally involved. Let it go. All right. All right. Invest in yourself. That's all I'm saying there. Develop a support system. It's so important to make sure that you have positive friends, positive acquaintances, positive professional contacts. You got to have professional contacts. These are your people that are in the workplace or working somewhere else. And the reason I say that is because you want to be with some intellectual people that you could turn to. When somebody had you turn left and you be like, listen, I can't take no more. So you got to have that person to call and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm going through, and they'll talk you through it. So build a network of positive friends professionally and also acquaintances. They don't have to be your true friend, but you be like, hey, how you doing? And y'all have that understanding. You don't have to see that person every single day and have that understanding. Embody positivity. Very important. Embody positivity. Your happiness and well-being is too important to let anyone's negative opinion bring you down or affect how you view yourself. If they have negative things to say to you, bye. Send them a voicemail. Especially, and you know the person. Everybody got that one friend, woe is me, this and that, and they're so down, and then they want to tell you about all the things that's wrong with you. I'm going to need you to pay attention to yourself. Get a mirror and pay attention to yourself and let me be. Now, there's a difference between constructive criticism and just being a negative person. that want to talk about the bad times. I need all of you guys to do me a favor. I challenge you to do this. Reboot your hard drive. Instead of looking at the negative in anything today, I want you to find the positive in it. Even if it's something you dislike, I need you to find what you like in it. Reboot your hard drive. All right. So that you become a positive thinker, a positive person, and go from there. That's important. That's when you're able to look at life in a positive light. Okay, so I challenge you guys to do that. I'm going to run over these real quick. Again, embody positivity. Develop a support system, a positive support system. I can't tell you how important that is. Don't overanalyze situations of the negative person. Don't overanalyze their life. That's them. Okay, choose your battles. It's very important to choose your battles. Okay, it may be something that you don't like. Why are you? If that's the life that they choose to live, you mention it and move on. Okay. Also, weed out the negative employees when you're at work. You're at work. Everybody got one at the work, at the job. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm tired, but I'm going to give it to you still. So sorry. You have to excuse me a little bit. Weed out the negative employees. If you are a boss and you have a negative employee working for you, that one toxic person can ruin the whole culture. Okay. And for my people who have coworkers that are negative, and it's not bullying them by ignoring them or choosing not to be around that person. You could talk to them and keep it professional, but they don't have to be your friend. As soon as they sit there, it seems like as soon as you work, the way it goes now, as soon as you work with somebody, they want you to like them on Facebook and all that. You don't have to do that. Remember, you are in control of your happiness. All right. Also, what else is there? I believe it is two more. Avoid complainers. Avoid complainers. Lord, they will drain the energy out of you. Avoid those complainers. You got to do it. They don't offer solutions. I told you guys. Complainers do not offer solutions. All they do is put the weight more on your shoulders. If you see something that could be fixed or repaired, but no one's listening to you, and then you got the complainer coming over and telling you the problem, like, I already knew that. But what they want you to do is engage in that negative behavior that you don't want to do. Set boundaries for the negative person. Don't feel like, hey, listen, have you done this? This happened to me. And I'm going to tell you why I stopped doing it and give you a prime example. Somebody say, hey, how you doing? And you say, good, how are you? And they tell you all the medicine that they're on. Jesus, listen, baby, you'll be there for hours. And then they telling you, woe is me. And they start complaining about everything that's going on with them. And you like, I gotta go. I was just saying, hi, how are you? Just a term of endearment. Well, guess what I learned? I learned not to ask people how are they doing. Because I did ask the question. And when you ask a question like that, that means that you have the time to sit and listen to how they're actually doing. So they may not be doing too good. But that right there, those are the people you have to set boundaries with, because it will steal the energy. What's that little Dora? Swiper nose swipey? They will swipe all the energy out of you and you'll be like, what happened? I was in a great mood. Now I'm all down and depressed. So set those boundaries. Don't feel pressure to sit down and listen to a negative person. You could say, oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm going to pray for you, sister. I'm going to pray for you, brother. And you go ahead and you say a quick prayer as you walk away. As you walk away, because you can cut that conversation off. How do you cut that conversation off? I'm going to pray for you, sister. I'm going to pray for you, brother. Boom. Especially if you ask how they're doing. Be like, well, I got to get running. Totally okay. It is up to you. Set boundaries. Now, I said it already, went over it twice already. Set boundaries, avoid complainers, weed out the negative employees, choose your battles, don't overanalyze the situation, develop a support system, and embody positivity. So thank you guys for listening. You know I love you all for listening, all right? You can catch me every Saturday, usually whatever I'm talking about here on Be Inspired. On Friday at 7 a.m., we shop talking live from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on blogtalkradio.com/shop talk with Mel. Right after that, 12 noon to 4, I will be on Star 94.7 rocking out for you. Okay. So you guys can do that. If you're not local, you guys can tune in. If you're not local, you can go to 947-star.com and tune in. It's all good. Just have a good time with your girl. Okay. I love you, Sheila. Thanks, Nicole, for watching. John, all you guys, I appreciate you guys spending time to say, hey, I'm paying you some attention. You know, I like that. Also, again, like I told you guys, the Battle of the Sexes. I love you too, T-Asia. The Battle of the Sexes is coming August the 5th. Get your ticket or make a donation. At the door, it is $40. The tickets are $35 in advance. Like I said, this is a fundraiser for a mentoring program for our young girls. We got to get them back on track. All right. We're going to have a great time and we're going to do the doggone thing. Okay. And make sure you check out the audio drama. It comes on every Monday. You can also Google the acronym for How the Wife Becomes the Other Woman, which is the letters for it. I can't even think right now. But How the Wife Becomes the Other Woman, or go to the website. The website is shoptalkwithmel.com, and you can click it up top and catch the episodes that you did miss and tune in. Got 10 episodes. We're on episode 6 right now. All right. I love you guys for listening. Like I told you before, I thank you guys for tuning in and believing in me as I believe in you. I want you to inspire somebody today. Say something nice. And I challenge you to reboot your hard drive by today, all day today, finding the good in everything. All right. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, be inspired right here every Friday, live 7 o'clock. Tired or not, your girl will not let you down. Peace.